You are now tuned into the DFPN, the Dat Feeling Podcast Network.
Real food, 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 real food.
Yo, 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 It's your man E. Smitty, Real Food Podcast, Mind, Body, and Grub. Shout out to Dat Feeling Podcast Network, DFPN for short. Always question the answers, yo. Always question the answers. I wanted to say always question the answers, please, and yo, all at the same time. Like, for real. Always question the answers, man, because everybody's answer is not for you. You know what I'm saying? So, man, yo, back with y'all, like, for real. And this is a special. Matter of fact, let me do this right. No, okay. Well, no, I'm gonna do. Let me just get to the sponsor shout out. Shout out Plug Earbuds at www.gettheplug.com. Enter the code DFPN10 for a 10% discount. Everybody loves discount. Stop tripping. Get them discounts straight up. Shout out to Fiverr. Fiverr is a company that, like, whatever you need cover art, you need business cards, you need somebody to fix your sink. You know, Fiverr, you know, you can put in a bid and get quality work, like, for real. You know what I'm saying? So shout out them. Please subscribe to the people out there in YouTube land that's watching us, Dat Feeling DFPN. Yo, please subscribe to the Dat Feeling Bandcamp at www.datfeeling.bandcamp.com. I'll say that I have a lot of music over there. MRK has a lot of music over there. Wizards Beats has a lot of music over there. Black Mac has a lot of music over there. DJ 110 has a lot of music over there. Clint Taylor, Itis have a lot of music over there. But yo, we have my man that I'm talking to tonight, my man Conscious Rhyme. My man Conscious Rhyme has his album over there. It's a lot of music over there, quality music over there. But this man has his album over there. Now, I don't want to talk too much about that because I'm actually going to talk to him. So that's a whole nother story. But you talk about press play and just go about your business. Yes, Conscious Rhyme has his album over there. Black Man, you know, everybody, boom. Okay. Could you please join the DFPN Patreon at www.patreon.com at Dat Feeling Podcast? You can get all the perks, the extra stuff that everybody is not getting because you're paying your hard-earned money to see that exclusive content. Rock with us. And if you need some merch, man, like maybe you need a E. Smitty or let's say Breaking Down the Classic t-shirt or Real Food t-shirt or the salute, because Conscious, I'm gonna talk to Conscious in a minute, but Conscious be doing a podcast. He does a podcast as well. He's not just an artist, he's a podcaster. He does a podcast called The Salute. You know what I'm saying? And he has merch over there. You can get coffee mugs, socks, t-shirts, you name it. Yo, side note, I've been wanting to try to get on The Salute for a long time. He said, man, I rock with service members, people who serve. I said, I serve. One day I had tears in my eyes. I said, I served, man. Can I please get on the show? He said, what did you serve, brother? He said that he almost had a tear in his eye. What did you serve, brother? I said, I served in the army. He said, damn, I didn't know that. The Salvation Army. Okay, now we go. Yo, check this out, man. This is Real Food Podcast live on YouTube, Real Food Facebook, Real Food, that feeling, DFPN on Facebook. Yo, I am going to be talking to Conscious Rhyme, and I'm just doing my thing. I'm gonna get into this appetizer section, and then we're gonna bring my man for the main course. Rock with me. Appetizer, man. Yo, I want to say this right here. I want to say this right here in the appetizer, the world famous appetizer section. Yo, check this out. This past week, like I go through phases, yo. I go through phases when it comes to, listening to YouTube, my podcast, whether it be That Feeling Podcast Network podcast, whether it be somebody else's podcast. I've been, I went from Judge Mathis to interrogations to, child predators, like on the ass, like for real, like, and it's not so much like I'm trying to get information for my shows, but then again, it turns into that a lot of times. Lately, in the last week or so, I have been like addicted to this Tales from a Crip, OG Percy out of Texas. And he's telling his story about being in prison in Texas. And man, it's some raw dog stuff. It's raw dog, like to the core, but it's dropping jewels at the same time. Now, I'm bringing that up to say this. The brother that I'm talking to tonight, I can call him my brother, my friend, my crew member, label mate, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Conscious Rhyme. The name of his latest album is called Jacqui Son. And what I thought about today, like loosely, like getting things together, going through my day, I was like, wow. We can literally say, I don't know his whole background and stuff, but you have sons and daughters that like literally, took their moms and dads through hell. Took them through hell, yo. Took them through hell. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that, and I haven't gotten that from Conscious Rhyme and his mom. He named his album Jacqui Son. That says a lot, yo. That says a lot. Yo, let me get to the main course. The appetizer section is done. I could go on, but why? The main course, man. I want to bring my man in here, brother Conscious Rhyme, yo.
What they do?
What they do?
Man, my mind is on that 305 day county,
All day, every day, right?
All day, every day. They know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What time for the Dolphins? You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, bro. Hey, bro. I'm gonna throw this in right here, man. You know what I'm saying? The Dolphins hold a serious like high level when it comes to the only team to go undefeated.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And then, but at the same time, like you're a Dolphins fan. We're gonna keep it all the way real over here. You're a Dolphins fan. You're a Dolphins fan. I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan. We got some hardware, and you got hardware, but we catch hell. We both of us catch hell every year, don't people talking shit about us?
Oh yeah.
You know, them Dolphins. Them Dolphins, they ain't won one, and the Cowboys like, but yo, we got something though, right?
Got something. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? You know, in the 70s, we gonna hold.
Yo, exactly.
Hey, when my boys win it, man, I gotta represent, man. You know, I don't get many times to be able to smile up here. You know, to be like, yo, my boys doing it.
Bruh, come on, man. Come on, man.
That was even better. They beat the Patriots.
Come on, man. And look, but you know how it goes. We take it. We don't care if it's the Patriots or it's a Pee-wee football team. Like, we just want to win, man. We want to get it, man. Straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight up. Yo, man. I just want to say first and foremost, man, thank you so much for being available to do this. You know, I gotta say off top, man, like real talk, even though like you family now and you my brother, you my friend and stuff, but I must say, man, that Jacqui's son is one of my favorite albums of the year. Real talk.
Appreciate that.
Like I really like, you know, and I'll be honest with you, I don't listen to records the same way that everybody listen to, and then, you know, I heard people say, well, let me just digest it and let me live with it. You know, I get it now. You know what I'm saying? I get it now. It was never like that for me. You know what I'm saying? I listen to music the way that I listen to music, man. But I'm gonna tell you how hard this album is for me is that I praise it because it's great work. But I praised it to the point like I forgot that I was even on the damn album, man. Like for real.
You're on the first track.
Yeah, I mean, and I never. I'm serious, bro. I told you this. I'm not saying that just to be saying it, but like for real. Like I came there to do my part, and I guess it worked out. But, bruh, top to bottom, when I say press play and just let it go, I mean that, dog. Straight up, you know. So, yo, man, who? Before we get into this dialogue, man, who is Conscious Rhyme? Who is Conscious Rhyme?
Conscious Rhyme is a dude from Miami-Dade County, born and raised Carroll City, went to American Senior High School. Mm-hmm. You know, grew up, in the thick of it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, people say hood. We know what the hood is where I'm from. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So, you know, I'm from Carroll City before it was called before it was called Miami Gardens. Now you go down there, it's called Miami Gardens. They gentrifying everything. I went to Carroll City High School. I went to North Carroll City Elementary School. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in River City, right across from the Bajas. If you know about what I'm talking about in Miami, you know what I'm talking about. You know what River City is. You know where the Baja is. My mom lived in Lake Lucerne. We lived in Lake Lucerne for a long time. From Carroll City, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? We lived a little bit over in North Miami. Now I say North Miami. I say by Central, close to Liberty City for a while. I had family in Liberty City. My mama came from Overtown. You know, these some rough areas, man. And so, you know, I grew up there, man. I did a few things, had a little fun. And one day, my baby mama at the time, she was like, look, she's like, I'm pregnant. I'm like, oh. I'm like, my girlfriend at the time, it's like, I'm pregnant. I'm like, well, so you know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna do? I'm doing little things. Yeah, I'm working that doggone I'm working at I think Walmart at the time. I'm working at Walmart. You know, I'm up here trying to make it, you know, and she said I'm like, oh snap. my girl said she's pregnant. So what I'm gonna do, man? So I said, okay. I went down. I asked a couple guys worked at Winn-Dixie back in the days. Before I got to Walmart, I worked at Winn-Dixie. It's like, hey man, he's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You know, I say, what service would you go into? They were like, Army, Navy, Air Force. I mean, Army, Navy, Marine. All those guys were like, look, man, I'm gonna tell you, you need to go into the Air Force. Every single one said that. You need to go into the Air Force, my man, the Air Force. I like, what? Okay. So now I went down. You know, I decided to join.
Can I please hold that thought? Let me ask real quick. Why did they say the Air Force?
Because the Air Force is, it's like luxury. It's like, you know what I'm saying? We I guess they call it the brain. They call it the chair force because you know when we go deploy, we do our thing, we do our job. Them guys, if you're in the Army or the Marines, you say you deploying, you doing anything else but your job. And so if you're in the Air Force, you got a job. You know what I'm saying? It's a job you're doing. If you cook, you cook it. If you fuse, you fueling aircraft. You ain't got to worry about picking up no rifle and going out there and say, hey, stop fueling the aircraft, stop cooking and go kill somebody. That's not what it's about. So that's why they was telling me that. They're like, yo, everything is luxury. They go to stay in the nicest hotel. They do this. I'm like, what? I need to see about this. Go down to the recruiter. Went down there, you know what I'm saying? I said, okay, let me see. I went down. I said, well, I don't know if I'm going to take their word. I still had this dream about joining the Marines. So I said, let me go talk to the Marine recruiter. I go over to the Marine recruiter, go sit in there with this. He showed me the video. On the video, dudes up here, you know what I'm saying? You got dudes, they sucking in gas.
The gas.
And I was like, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that's what I want to go to. They showed me one. Then then I went to the Army, same video. Where these dudes snot, their nose, all this other stuff. And they yelling and screaming. So I go to the Air Force recruiter. Got to back it up though. All them dudes was like, yo, begging me to come in. Please join the Marines. Please join the Army. Please. They was like, they're stalking you for you to join. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad they sitting outside the door waiting for somebody to walk by so they can snatch you up. That's how bad it is.
Wow.
Go to the Air Force recruiter. I walk into the Air Force recruiter and I say, hey man. I walk into the Air Force recruiter and he's like, the dude's like, he's like, yo, he's like, you know, I ain't gonna beg you to come in here. I'm just gonna let you know. If you want to come in here, you're welcome to come. But I'm not gonna beg you. I'm not gonna beg you to join. It's up to you if you want to join. And I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I say, is it like that? He said, the dude was like, I got a credit card to take you out to lunch, but I ain't taking you out to lunch.
Oh wow.
You want to do it? He showed me the video. I was like, this video ain't got no snot. Somebody snot running out their nose. He was like, look, you want to join the video? I mean, you want to join it? Join it. You know what I'm saying? So I said home, I said, this dude was kind of raw. I think his name was Doris. I think I'm gonna go ahead on it. So
you say his name Norris?
Norris. His name was Norris.
Sergeant shout out Norris, man. Shout out Norris, man.
Tech Sergeant Norris. He was like, look, so I was like, I gotta get up out of, you know. So I said, this gotta be, I gotta do this. I was thinking to myself, man, I want my daughter to be able to see me do something. It wasn't like I wasn't doing something at Walmart. I was working. I had a good job, made $10 an hour back there in 1996. That was a lot of money.
For
you know
real?
What I'm saying?
For real?
I was rolling. You know what I'm saying? So I made good money. Now I doing other things, having fun, doing other things. So But I realized, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, I don't want my daughter to see me with all this crap. I said, I got to figure out something. So that's why I said, I'm just going to join the Air Force.
Okay.
It changed my life, man. My whole world changed once I joined the Air Force. So went to the Air Force, did 8 years active duty. And I went to the reserves, did the reserves for the remainder that I got in 2003. All total, I did 24 years. I retired in 2020. I made it all the way to the 1%. E9 Chief Master Sergeant, you know what I'm saying? So hence why they call me the hip hop chief, because I'm part of the 1%. And then when you are African American, it's even less percentage of E9. Yeah. And that's all the branches of services. E9 is all the branches of services. So I got blessed, man. I went in, I got a career as a firefighter. I was blessed to be able to get out and be a fireman. And I've been doing firefighting for almost 26 years now.
Bro, you know what? Just knowing like I'm learning a lot more of your story. Like anybody, you know, and I'll say this real quick. Hip hop in a lot of ways. Do you think I'm gonna say this and I want you to answer, and then I'm gonna go back to what I'm talking about. Would you say that hip hop saved your life in a lot of ways too?
Yeah, man. Hip hop definitely saved my life, man. If it wasn't for hip hop, I don't know what I would have did, man. Growing up, you could do a lot of stuff, man. I could have been, you know, in jail. Most of my partners went to jail. They all got locked up, whatever. Everybody could do something good. You know, they all could be, you know, they all was football players, basketball players. They was all that stuff. I was skinny, so I wasn't gonna be no football player. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no basketball. You know what I mean? I wasn't the smartest dude in school, so I didn't really have that. But one day, I gotta tell a story. One day, this dude
Talk to me. Talk to us. Talk
this
to
dude
us.
named Michael Smith.
Okay. Old Smith.
Michael Smith. He came from New York.
Okay.
Up to the point, all Miami got is, you know, Luke. You know, I want rock. Get it, girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody say yeah. That's what we heard coming up. You know what I'm saying? With Luke.
Yeah.
My crew. You know, and the people he had on Luke Skywalker records. That's all we knew. Now, I was stuff here and there, but I wasn't really, you know, the show, you know, Slick Rick. You would hear that stuff, and I love hip hop. I would listen to it, but this changed my life. This when I knew that this is what I want to do for the rest of my life if God will allow me to be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I said, this is what I want to do. So what I did was, you know, this guy Mike, he came. It wasn't even the whole tape. He said, "Look," he said, "I got this tape I want you to listen to." I said, "All right, bet. Well, let me you know, let's check it out." So he gave me the tape. I went home. I popped the tape in. First thing I heard was boom, bap, boom, 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 bap, boom, bap, boom. I ain't no joke. Let the mic smoke. Wait. You know what I'm saying? Hold up.
Yeah.
Let's play this again.
Yeah.
Boom, bap, boom, boom, bap, boom. I ain't no joke. Let the mic smoke. Now I slam it in the gun to make sure it's broken when I'm going over because I won't let nobody press up and mess up. Wait. Wait. And I listened to that whole thing. He didn't have all the songs on it. So I went back the next day. I'm like, yo, man, I need the rest of this. I need to get the rest of this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got soul. And that's why I came to teach those who can't say my name. First of all, I'm the soloist, the soul controller. Rakim, get stronger.
Get stronger as I get older.
Hold up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that was it. I was hooked. I went home. I said, how can I be this dude? How can I write like this dude?
Hold on. Stop right there. You said, how can I write like this dude? Now, when you heard him, were you an MC at that time, or you were
no?
Because so it galvanized you enough to where it was like, damn, I want to do that.
Up until that time, I was a singer. I used to be doing all the talent shows, singing in the neighborhood. I was Michael Jackson.
Come on, man.
I was singing every Michael Jackson song there was. You know, so I had all the girls that come by the crib, like, yo, stand at the gate. That's the hear me. I wasn't thinking about that. I was trying to be New Edition. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be girl. You know what I'm saying? Is this the end? That's what I was about. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't thinking about that.
For real.
That's what I was on. You know what I'm saying? And then, I was a singer. I was on. You know what I'm saying? That's all I wanted to do was sing. I wanted to be Michael Jackson. And
bro, we done had many conversations behind the scenes, and this right here, this is an exclusive to Real Food. I did not know that, bro. Real talk.
I said, hey, when we get together, things, you know, I might bust a few notes for you, man.
Okay, well, I'll say this.
Secrets.
Well, I will say this. I will say that, speaking of that, you know, eventually getting to the album, I got stuck on I'm a Pro yesterday, and I got the world in my hand. I said, okay. We done had some conversations and stuff. But I was like, yeah. I said, my man, I know from being a singer, I know people who can carry a note and people who can sing. And I was like, and dude, I was like, okay, it makes sense now that you're telling me this. It makes sense now that you're telling me this, but it's like, wow, I did not.
And I played the French horn. I played the French horn all through school and when I got in the military.
You know you played in the military too?
Yeah, I played the French horn. I played the French horn forever. You know, and I played the bass. You see the bass down there. I did all kinds of stuff. Man, I was musically inclined in that way, man. And that's all I wanted to do. I wasn't thinking about no hip hop. I liked the show. You know what I'm saying? I like Danny Dane, Cinderella. You Cinderella.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You be illin'. You know, that was all we heard.
Yeah.
It wasn't nobody rhyming like, you know what I'm saying? You know, like this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thinking master plan. It ain't nothing but sweat inside my head.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yo, you know what? What I used to do, my cousin Norris London, shout out Jamaica Queens. He lives in Connecticut now. But he used to come down every summer, my cousin. And I remember that. So see, like we are true school. We're true school hip hop cats, right? We're true school, and that's not to compare that we're better or this or that, but we're true school in that the same things that you're saying is the way that I discovered certain things. My cousin Norris London lived in Jamaica, Queens, New York. He came down the summer, and I had fell in love with hip hop. And he was that person to talk to, like, yo, you live in New York. You live in New York, Queens. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, who's the king of New York? I was saying that shit back in 85, 84, 83, 84, 85. This is how far it goes back, and I'm going right back to you, what you're saying. The king of New York, when he first told me, was Kumo D. This was Kumo D was the king of New York, who was like basically he was a part of the Treacherous Three with LA Sunshine, Special K, but he stood out. He was the king of New York. The next year he came down. I said, yo, I mean, I'm from Zebulon, North Carolina, you know, country town, man, about 4,000, 5,000 people, you know, Z-Town. I shouted out every day for the rest of my life. He said, I was like, yo, who's the king of New York? Rakim. Oh, for real? You ain't heard Eric B's the president? No, Jimmy Carter, whoever. I was saying whoever the president is. I don't know about no Eric B's president. Boom. I came in the door before and never let that shit right there is still my shit. That's still my shit to this day.
Taking off my coat, clearing my throat. Oh, I'm getting chills now. You see the chills. I'm
for real.
1987, 1988. I heard this man. You know what I'm saying? The album had been out since like 86. I didn't hear him in 87.
Look, Pat. Taking off my coat, clearing my throat. The rhyme will be till it hit the last note of rhyme. All that, dude. Look. What we are talking about, and we're gonna talk about that. We probably need to, we ain't gonna talk about it because this is your night. But we'll talk about later about something that you and I have been talking about when it comes to this type subject. We'll talk about that later. But like hearing these things, like for you, you know, Microphone Fiend, all that stuff. Yeah. For me, it was Suck MC's Run DMC that I was like, it's like it stops you. It stops you. And that's why the idea that we're going to discuss later when we talk about hip hop is that the niche of this stuff right here is that both of us are born and bred in the South. North Carolina for myself, my brother Patrick Wilcox, aka Conscious Rhyme, born and bred Florida. Boom. But we had an affinity for these East Coast ass motherfuckers. This fucking Rakim, Run, Joseph Simmons,
Slick Rick the Ruler,
Slick Rick the Ruler. Come on, man. Come on. You know
what I'm saying? I go on and on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All day.
You know what you was doing when they was playing Lottie Dottie. You know the first time when you heard Lottie Dottie, you know the first time when you heard they don't talk about this song right here. Treat her like a prostitute.
I know it. What say you know what I'm saying?
They don't talk about that. You know what I'm saying? We remember that. Yeah. Just Ice, Latoya, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just Ice, man. In saying that, man, let me stop, yo. Let me stop, man. We're in the main course, and the main course tonight is Conscious Rhyme. Conscious Rhyme, our brother, our Dat Feeling brother, my friend, everybody's friend. And if you need to put out a fire, don't call me, call Conscious, man. Straight up, Conscious know all about this stuff. Yo, and I want I want to say this right quick. I want to say this because I don't want to forget about this, man. This brother right here released in my opinion, a classic album that I know for myself I'm gonna play forever. And in the same week or so, he gets a position at the Pentagon, you know, and it's like you know, we're talking about a brother who just talked about, if you know any hip hop should have taught you about Carroll City and Liberty City. We know the deprivation, the unfortunate poverty of these areas. Now, like I said,
I can't forget Open Locker now. My grandfather lit Open Locker, so I don't say
Open Locker. Yep. And you know what? The first time I heard Open Locker was I had a small catering business called Smith's, and we set up at a trucking terminal, the Swift trucking terminal, and them truck drivers. Yeah, I got to go to Appalachia. I got to go to Appalachia. You know, they always talked about these different places, so I know exactly about that place, man. But look, watch this, man. I tell people there's real food in everything. The worst of the worst, the best of the best. It's real food in that. Look, when people hear Liberty City, Carroll City, you think about Luther Campbell, you think about Two Live Crew, you think about Rick Ross, you think about a lot of different people. Right now, we're thinking about Conscious Rhyme. We think about Conscious Rhyme now. Every place, and it just doesn't have to have a black face. There are white faces, there are Spanish faces who have all this going on, right?
Yep.
But right now we're talking about somebody who got the best of where he came from and became the best of who he is right now. Conscious Rhyme. We're talking about Jacqui's son. We're talking about Jacqui's son, in which I named this podcast Son of Jacqui. Son of Jacqui. We're talking about Jacqui's son of Jacqui. You know, look,
right there.
Look, man.
Right there. You know what I'm saying?
Look, man.
Jackie's sitting right there. You know what I'm saying?
Look, man. Look. Your mom, man. And you told me, you said, "Yo, bro, my mom is all over the album." I knew it. I knew how you get down. I knew it, but the way that it was laid out, brother, the way that it was laid out, and I said to myself, I said, I always wanted to meet your mom, but it felt like I met your mom through this album. Like she still feels like that she's here to me. I want to ask you this though. I believe that the best is yet to come for you musically and how you express yourself. If this was your last album, if this was your last album, would you feel content?
Yes, sir. I feel very content because if my mama everything to me. My mother was, now she had her ways. Everybody know how my mama was. My mama could be. She was a little rough, and if you know, you know how rough she was. But you know, when I was a little kid, man, you know what I'm saying. You know, I don't want to get choked up, man. But you know, so
no, talk to us. We good.
Man, I went to this I had a talent show I went to, like a little. I don't keep it talent show. I think it was a little. It was a play. It was a little, you know, elementary school play. And so we went in, and I'm in there, you know what I mean, in the part. And I wasn't performing on this particular one, but it was other kids performing on this particular one. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I had my one. Yeah, we had different ones, you know, different little sets of people doing. And this one was they was playing Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh. You know what I'm saying? So
the Jackson.
Jackson. I'm like, you know, I'm in there like, mama. You know, after it was over with, I say, Mama, who was that? She like, oh, Michael Jackson. I say, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson sing Off the Wall. That ain't Michael Jackson. She like, no, it is Michael Jackson. She went home, dug through her doggone records. Now, my mama, this is the beginning of it. You know what I'm saying? The record. You know, up until this point, I probably never paid attention to my mama records. She dug through them, and she found the Jackson 5 Christmas album.
Okay.
And when I tell you, I learned every single song on that Jackson 5 Christmas album. You know what I'm saying? You just don't understand. Then after that, I started learning. She had other like little 45, so I would just be digging in her records all day, digging in my mama records, finding new songs, finding new Michael Jackson song, finding other Jackson 5 songs I never heard of before. I became a Jackson 5 connoisseur. Then after I got a full of that, she had Stevie Wonder. Then I started getting Stevie. Then she had Mary Wells. Then she had the Supremes. You know what I'm saying? I was just losing my damn mind. So much so I would sleep with a record player by my bed with a stack of records.
Wow.
So my mom is the reason. Because my mom used to sing. My grandmother was a singer. My mama sang. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, man, music was always in my house. My grandma was playing the OJs on Sunday when she cleaned up you know what I'm saying? She cleaned up the house. She playing Isley Brothers. You know, my uncle come around, he playing Ohio Players. So for in my house, it was always that, man. And my mom was it just always was music. Everything was all music, man. So you know, Jacqui fostered that in me. And she was like, look, when I had band, she would go to band practice and watch me play in the band. She supported me. You know what I mean, when it came to music. She would always be like, look, man, when I started getting into hip hop, she's like, I wish somebody would hear my son. I just wish one person would hear my son and give him an opportunity. And she said that till the day she died, man. So, man, I'm content. If I never make another album again, I don't need to make another album. I you know, this took about to 2020, man, work on this album. You know what I mean? I don't need to make another album, bro. I'm good. If I lost all my hearing and my sight and my hands, I could never make another beat, never play another note. I'm good.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, it's like this, man. Like I said, the best is yet to come. You're just getting started. The way that you answered that question was pretty much how I thought that you would answer that question, and that question came to me from listening to that album again, and then listening to it again. You know what I'm saying? Because it's certain things, man. It's certain things, like it's certain situations, and it may not even be like, okay, I'm done with music, but let me close this chapter. The way that you ended that chapter, I think you still may have something else, but the way that you lay down that chapter right there, and that book is fulfilled. It's fulfilled. See, I'll jump ahead of myself. Mama said, heaven. Like I said, I will jump ahead of myself in questions like Mama said, the strength and the beauty of actually grabbing that. I mean, grabbing that and putting it in a song, to me, one of the reasons why I named this son of Jacqui is that you represented your mother. You represented your mother to the point of, even though I feel some type of way and I hurt, I can represent you properly because I showed you in my being that you are the queen, the mother, the matriarch, the everything to me while you were here. It's not a record of, like, even with listening to you on Mama Said, it's not a song of guilt. You know what I'm saying? It's not a song of guilt. It's a song of, I want to express a couple of things to you. You know what I'm saying? And you taught me so much. And I'm gonna carry that to the end of time. It's a beautiful thing, man. Next thing I want to acknowledge is that when we did the video Around My Way, your daughter, Camilla, is it Camilla? Camilla?
Yeah.
Camilla, you made it a point to say, this is what I want you to say. My daddy says, stop the violence and kick the science. How, yeah, bro. How?
Yeah, don't you?
Yo, bro, how important is it to you with your children that you spread the beauty of hip hop to them?
My son is gone. My son was sitting on my lap when I used to be making beats, man. My son is like, he's soaked. He's soaked in hip hop. It's all over him. He's soaked in music. My son makes beats on his phone. He spent hours making beats on his phone. He make them. I know what he be trying to do because he know I'm a tough critic. So if my son done got to the point where he good, but he been on music all his life. He don't know nothing but music his whole entire life. You know what I'm saying? That's what he know. And so my son is drenched in music, man. It drips from his body. And my son come around, he be spinning. You see him on the phone. You think he texting somebody? He over there making a beat. He got his headphones in making a beat. Yeah. My son, you know what I'm saying? So he can recite you Airbnb and Rakim. My son knows every old school song. He can tell you every song. He'll know songs that you don't even know old school. That you don't. I be forgetting about stuff. He played one the other day. Zoom. I forgot. I said, man, I ain't thought about this song by the Commodores. He's like, Pop, play Zoom.
Zoom. Oh, like that.
At my mother, we had a birthday party for my mom. It was a listening party, and for the album. And my son was like, Pop, after it was all over, he was like, we're playing music. My son was like, Pop, play Zoom. Grandma used to like Zoom. How you know about the Commodores and Zoom? That's how my son get down. He's an old soul. My son, like I was when I was a kid. I was an old soul. I'm very proud of my son. My son is on something else. My little girl, she getting there, man. She came over. She came for the summer. And I already had the beat for Around My Way. You had sung on it. And she was sitting in here. I said, you know what? I want you to do me a favor. I want you to do something for me, baby. She said, okay, Pop. She said, okay, Daddy. She jumped up here, put the headphones on. One take. I said, stop the violence and kick the, my daddy, like my daddy said, stop the violence and kick the science. One take. Done. Yeah. That's right, Daddy. You said it just right. And there she is. She She on the album, man. She don't even know what she was saying and how deep that is and where that come from.
Yo,
you know where that come from.
Hold on, stop. And I was thinking about it. Hold on, don't say. Hold on. That's is that Fruquan from Sestasonic that on that verse for self-destruction.
No, you a hip hop head. You got it. There it is. You know what I'm saying?
It's Fruquan, right? It's Fruquan from
self-destruction.
Yeah, and look, man. Once again, that podcast that we ain't talking about right now. That's that stuff we talking, because when was the last time somebody heard about Fruquan? And we know I think Fruquan passed away from I want to say colon cancer.
I think he was one of the grave diggers.
Yep. And Fruquan was actually down with Sestasonic.
Yeah, that's where it started. He's in the self-destruction. He was the dude with the chains. He had kept his chains. You know what I'm saying?
He said about what to do is just stop the violence and kick the science. Ooh, man.
Unemployed. D-Rap race would be lost without a trace.
Yeah.
Stop the violence.
Yeah. Oh man, yo. That was so powerful. Self-destruction. Man, look, man. That was a time, and I know you. I believe that you can attest to this. For me, hip hop made me lift my head up. You know, it was like we unknowingly, you know, we kind of went with. Well, some people went with like, oh, this is just how things are and stuff. But hip hop said like, yo, hip hop gave me knowledge of self, yo. It gave me knowledge of self. Like, oh no, you're not Brand Nubian, Poor Righteous Teachers, self-destruction, all that stuff, man.
You know who Conscious Rhyme is? I am the descendants of all of the cats, and that's why when you listen to my music, I put little bits and pieces of them in it. You're gonna hear there is Public Enemy on my album. You know what I'm saying? You picked the sample for
I got a letter from the government the other day.
You already know. When you listen to me, I am the essence of all of that. I am the accumulation of all of the combination of all of that. And what need to happen is it need to be said. Ain't nobody saying it. So if you don't never listen to my album, it's said. Young people don't gotta listen. But I'm carrying. I picked up the football from Port teachers. I picked up the football from Brand Nubians. I picked up the football from Public Enemy. I picked up the football now from Self-Destruction, and I'm running with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
What's wrong with it?
And you are, bro. And you know what? And I'm gonna tell you, I want to add on to that is that you we've had a conversation about like it's a lot of positive music out there. It's a lot of uplifting music out there. And we definitely appreciate the message for real. We appreciate the message, the positivity.
Black. Yeah. I know I'm apologetically black. I want you to know who I am. I want you to know who you are.
But you know what? To add to that is that how about getting that message, you know, that is so real, and then it's so fly and so dope at the same time. That's what I feel that you did with this album in particular. Like it's not you dropped a lot of knowledge, but then it's like this shit is jamming. Like for real.
Hey, so I'm gonna give you full.
Do this for you. I'm gonna run, grab the door, elaborate. The people listening, and I'm gonna be right back. Keep elaborating.
You know what I'm saying? Please. The thing is with that, man. I forgot what he said. My mom, you know, my mom was just a force in the things that came out of my mouth. and the things that I say and how I maneuver and how I move. You know what I'm saying? She taught me to love who I am, to stand firm on what I believe in, to be 10 toes down and be a man every single way you go, no matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? She taught me to be strong and keep and to motivate and keep moving. So, you know what I mean? When I sit down and I wrote this album, that's the things I was thinking about. Those are the thoughts that I was going through my mind. Like, yo, I need to put an album together. I forgot what you had said, man. I'm trying to think. What was that you said?
No, I was just saying, like, just for you to keep elaborating. So you were good. You good. Yeah.
No, I'm trying to remember. I was elaborating, but I was like, damn, what did he say? When you got up, I lost my train of thought. Like, dang.
Okay.
I had a good point that I was gonna make. Like, man, you know what I'm saying, about this album and where I was kind of going with it. My mom, you know, said she taught me to say, you know what, Pat, speak your mind, say what you gotta say, be a man, stand 2 toes down, do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? I think that what's missing out here in hip hop a lot is anybody just speaking it and saying it. You know, I'm just a reporter, man. As I sat there and I started writing and started penning this album, I was just a reporter for what I was seeing. We had the pandemic going on. We had people out the street. You know what I'm saying? We got Michael Brown. You know, Michael Brown. We got, you know what I'm saying? What's my man? You know what I'm saying?
You talking about George Floyd?
Floyd getting knelt on and killed.
Yep.
There was so much going on. What nobody's saying that. I'm like, this is what we need to be. This is what they did in the 60s, man. They protested. You see stuff going on. It's protest music. Why ain't nobody saying? The only person that was young that I saw saying something was Lil Baby. Lil Baby stood up and said, I'm gonna say something. And they was all like, oh my God, Lil Baby. But more people should be doing that. So, I know you don't want to hear people be preachy, but you gotta say, you gotta protest. You gotta say something.
Bro,
you know
bro, I wasn't so much on Lil Baby, like in this and that, you know. I mean, and it's different things that I listen to, but I wasn't on that. But that song that Lil Baby did, the song that Lil Baby did, that protest song, man, that right there opened me up to him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And trust me, I can listen to different stuff that is not so much this or not so much that. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of that, you know, I felt personally so proud. I felt proud of you, and not like I'm proud of you like I've been knowing, because it ain't like we've been knowing each other for a long time, but I think I've known you long enough to know your character. And I felt good, and I felt a beauty in what you told me about your situation, man, when you had the Pray came out, and then you had some cats, you know, try to throw some salt in the game. Look, man, now correct me if I'm wrong. We all need our jobs. We all need to pay these bills. We all need to survive out here, man, because it's not easy surviving. And some people survive off $30, $40 an hour. Some people survive off $5, $6, $8 an hour, right? But, dude, from what you told me about the flack that you got with the Pray at the situation that you was dealing with, man, look, man. Did it feel like, you know what? Yeah, I need this situation, but this shit is priceless for me to stand on my square and tell y'all, stand on my square.
Yeah, man. My mama, I was just saying that. My mama told me to stand on my 10 toes. Everything I said and mama said is stuff that my mama said to me. You know what I'm saying? Always telling me different things. You know what I'm saying?
Stand on my square, yo.
Stand on it, man. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, if you can't stand for something, you'll fall for everything.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? A man without a dream is not a man. That's what I believe. So
hey, Pat, I'm sorry. I said something. I wrote a rhyme. It was dealing with when Walter Scott. You remember Walter Scott got shot in the back in South Carolina. The dude was running away.
Yeah, he was running away.
Yeah. They shot him in the back, and I think it was another cat that was selling DVDs and CDs. They were like, the white cop dropped. Hey, stop moving! And the dude was like, he was just some old bullshit, right? Yeah. I said, stand for something or fall for anything, because we descendants of the. Hold on. Oh, I said, stand for something or fall for anything, because we're descendant of the bloods of many kings. For real, for real, for real, for real. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break you, bro. I want to throw that in there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I said on that song, the letter, man. Every single thing, I've achieved, somebody lied for, and every single door I walk through, somebody died for. You know what I'm saying? And so that's all the same lines, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I put it like this. Like I said, they tried to come at me. You know what I mean? Guys try to feel some kind of way because they didn't get the things that they want. It was a promotion. The guys cast that like the fact that they didn't get promoted, because I feel like if I gotta earn it, you gotta earn it.
That's right.
Anything worth having, worth working for. They used to people just giving it to them because they was the good old boy. But I got to do it. No, we ain't gonna do that. We're gonna do it the right way. So they don't like that. So if folks don't like it, I stand for something, and we're gonna do it the right way. They mad at me. They to search me out, and I'm like, because I don't even use I'm conscious rhyme, man. When I do what I do, they'll search me out, find the video for the pray, and they send it to one of the directors. And then they got all, so he calls me in and asks me these questions about it. One of the questions was, do I think this is affect my leadership? No.
Nope.
I would affect my leadership, but I'm telling the truth about a guy who got, who died. It was so crazy. Just a couple of days ago, I talked to one of the other leaders there, man. He's a little higher up in the chain. And he told me that he thought that my boss did that the guy who asked me the questions did the right thing, because if it was something that was affecting the morale of the people that work underneath you, he had to address it. I got it. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Why would they feel offended by it? Why would they?
There you go.
It's not offending you. This man lost his life.
There you go.
Offend somebody when somebody make a song about somebody who losing that. What? How about if Dwight Yoakam or Willie Nelson made a song? Would we be talking about the same thing? No, we wouldn't be talking about the same thing. This man lost his life. I made a song about it. I said it. I got freedom of speech, and I have a right to say something. So I understand what he was saying, but when it was, but in that same tense, what about that? So I didn't argue with him, say what he had to say. I didn't really get into it, but yeah, man.
Yeah, but you know what? You're so right, Pat. You're so right in the sense of that. I was telling my brother the other day. I said, they tell us now you're talking to two brothers, and trust me, we are still on Jacqui's son. This is just a product of Jacqui's son. So understand. So when you take time to listen to the album,
Jacqui, right here, I promise you.
You're gonna you're gonna know like, yes, okay, so we're on topic. It doesn't matter either way. It's my platform, it's our time, but we are on topic. But look, check this out. You like you said, what you talked about, it wasn't like you made it up. You didn't. It was for the world to see and everything. Now, I told my brother this the other week. I said, you know what? I said, yo, we as black men, we are people that I speak for myself, you, Pat, and my brother. We'll call out a black person when they're wrong. We'll call out a white person when they're wrong. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, but to me, the way that things are breaking down is that, okay, y'all go through something, and it becomes a holiday. We go through something, and it's like, man, come on, stop. We don't want to talk about that right now.
No.
But you make your situation a holiday. It's a holiday that must be celebrated and talk about what you went through and how this went down and what. No, it doesn't. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work. Just like the dude told you, like the morale. He said the morale. Okay, the morale. Okay. Did you ever think about the morale of women getting raped, husbands being beat, husbands knowing that their wife is being raped. You talk about morale, and then have you ever thought about the morale of them knowing that this went on the night before, and then they get their ass up and go out in that field and work for free? So you talk about morale. You talk about morale. But then at the same time, okay, we ain't gonna go too much more further. But you say, oh, them Russians and them Iraqis and those Afghans and stuff like that, they just do this. Damn, did you forget about what the fuck you did? You know what I'm saying?
And the dude that said that to me was a brother.
Once again.
I just didn't say much about it.
You forget about what? Come on, man.
It was crazy.
We don't buy into that, man. We don't buy into that.
I got what it got to be. I know I am. I know my job. I know what I got to do. I know what I am, and I know the responsibility I have. But I do have a responsibility to not just to them, but to myself and to my mom, to me. I got to be able to look myself in the mirror and be okay with it. So I made a song about the pray because I'm a street reporter. I channeled the anger that people was feeling. You have to match the fuse lit. I'm tired of the lies and the bullshit. I go hard and I can't quit. I won't stand and I won't sit. I took a knee for America. Some served, some died for America. The land of the slaves and the brave. They on the hunt.
We to pray.
That's what it's about. I said it clearly. I said it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mix no words with it. It's the truth. We are the land of the brave, the home of the brave. Yeah. But we also the land of the slaves.
Yes.
But that's a problem. See, the reason why I put that in the lyric, because it's a problem to say that. People don't want to say it. Why? That's a part of our history. We are the land of the brave, but we also the land of the slaves. Why we don't want to talk about that?
Straight up.
And when you say it, it's offensive.
Straight up. Now you and I know that the powers that be set that up because the hierarchy of how things go on today, they made sure like, we got y'all. Slavery was big business, man. Slavery was not only just big, it was like ultimate big business because the analogy, and I'm gonna say this, and I ain't gonna say what we're gonna do because we just dialoguing. This is natural, but you think about it like this: you have a business, and you choose not to pay your 20 workers for the whole year. You keep the profits. You don't pay them nothing. They're working their ass off for a year. At the end of the year, that's a lot of profit. That's a lot of profit because you got 20 workers that you did not pay for a year, and you kept the profits, everything. Now imagine doing that, and it goes on for 300, 400 some years. You establish something that's seriously concrete. And I've talked about this on my Real Food podcast is that, look, I don't have a problem with people getting money because I want to get money too. I want my brother Pat, Conscious Rhyme, to get money too. But for me personally, when I see so-and-so established from 1829, so-and-so established 1787, so-and-so established 1901, I'm like, yo, okay, yeah. And then you see him on TV, my father, my great-great-grandfather came over here, he couldn't speak no English, and he didn't know anything, but he worked his way up and stuff. But you know what? You don't talk about that. Your great-great-grandfather looked a certain way. And he because truth be told, the struggle is all over the place, no matter how you look. But it's a difference in like the struggle, and you can look forward and you going, and then the struggle is like, I hope nobody don't kill me. I hope nobody kill me. You know what I'm saying? So we talking some real deal stuff right here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Panhandle, man. Panhandle.
That's my favorite style, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, man. Panhandle, man. Like say, real food, man. We talk about everything. Nobody is spared. Right is right, wrong is wrong. This situation, man. I talked to my man, Conscious Rhyme, man. Jacqui's son. Jacqui's son is out there, man. Y'all need to listen to that for real, and get something from that. It just so happens that I'm talking to my brother. Both of us are in a interracial relationship, and the comparison of our relationship and our comparison of who we are as people. You know what I'm saying? We're not out here trying to prove nothing to nobody and this and that, but we're in a situation where, black man, white woman, yo, I heard, was that Kathy singing Happy Birthday to Your Mom?
That was.
I caught that. And I know, I caught that. I listened to it. I was like, okay. Okay. We had some conversations about that. And we know, look, man, the love that y'all have, can you say like, yo, man, can you tell the people out there like, yo, man, it don't matter who white, black, whatever, but can you tell me like, man, that love y'all have, man, it seems like it's so pure, man. It's so pure, man. Talk to me about it.
Man. It's a different, let me tell you, man. So people be talking, and I had to talk to her about stuff back in the days when I first got, you know what I mean? Because a lot of sisters and people feel like they see you with somebody. And immediately they're thinking, oh, maybe that he with this girl, this white girl here because she weaker or whatever it is, and black women are stronger and all those stuff. I mean, it had nothing to do with that. Man. It had nothing to do with that because I was married to a black woman. I was married to a Hispanic woman. So I done dated all kind of women. It doesn't matter about that. For me, where it should be is where the heart is, the condition of the heart. It's where your heart. What they are, and it's sweet how they treat you, how do they love you, how they feel, you know what I'm saying? And this woman has been that for me. The crazy thing about it is my mom couldn't see past the color. She couldn't see past the color of her skin, period. She couldn't see past that. And if you hear me on the verse for Panhandle, I'm breaking it down. I'm literally breaking it down, but breaking it down nonetheless.
Yes.
She felt that way. So much so that she told her straight to her face, look, I don't want you with my son because you white. Straight up. And now a lesser woman would have been like, oh, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? What you say? Your mama said this? No. She said, I got you. She said, I love your son. I'm going to show you. And she did.
There you go.
She went and broke. My mama talking to all kind of stuff, man. She was nasty sometimes. She wasn't nice to her sometimes. But she continued to be nice. And continued to be sweet to her. And continue to do stuff to her. Call on the phone. How you doing, Miss Jacqui? You okay? Send her stuff out the blue. Just send her purple stuff because my mama's favorite color was purple. Do stuff like that. Bring her down. So and then when my mother got really, really sick, her last couple of weeks on this earth, she was right there, wiping up after my mama, changing my mama, taking care of my mama. So all the stuff my mama said, my mama had to take that. She had to take that back, and I know how she felt. You know what I'm saying? So when I wrote the song, it was my mama never got a chance to hear it.
Yeah. We talked about.
I want her to know that it's the heart, not the pigment that binds us to one. That's what I said on the song. You know what I'm saying? And for my sister, he didn't choose you. Maybe it's you and not your brother. You blaming the brother, but maybe it's you. It maybe just he just don't like you.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't got nothing to do with him being black. He choosing a white woman over you or whoever it is. It may be just you. Maybe you got a bad attitude and he don't want to be with you.
Yeah, and you know what? And to play the devil's advocate with that, like I can see, like from the perspective of the Emmett Tills of the world would, been lied on that, you get hurt. I've heard that. Like I don't want nothing to happen to my son. Like I messed around with different races and stuff, but like people don't even know. Like me and my lady, we've been together for 12 years. Like this is my first like official interracial relationship. Like yeah, straight up.
This is my first.
And I wasn't opposed to it. There was a time where I felt like I had to kind of explain myself, and then I'm like, well, wait a minute. I love who I love. You know what I'm saying? I get it from both sides, but at the same time, like when you love is love. Now, one thing I will say, you talking to two brothers, and it doesn't matter either way, but you're talking to two brothers. We're not black men who are infatuated. I got to have a white woman, and she has to be this. No. We just happen to be with women that are white. You know what I'm saying? If something happened, it could be this, it could be that. Now, because you do have that black dude who is like, he is ecstatic that he's the only black person.
He putting down the sisters. I don't say that.
No, we don't do that, man. We call it like it is, but we don't do that. We don't do that. No.
I don't like that, man. They do that. They talk bad about the sisters, and that's why the sisters feel that kind. But I come from a black woman, a strong black woman. Don't get it twisted.
Come on, man. Come on, bro.
It so happens that I look at her color, her skin. I look at her heart and how she treated me.
Come on, man. Like real talk and real talk. Like truth be told, like man, like real talk. Like my sisters, we love our black women. We love people in general. But it's like this, man. Like real talk. Look, y'all set the trends. Y'all set the flavor. Now, I will say this right here, and I ain't saying that white women do this or whatever. But I'm gonna tell you, man, white women, black women, whoever women, stop listening to, like, okay, Conscious Rhyme is in a beautiful relationship. I'm in a beautiful relationship. Mark, he's in this relationship, beautiful relationship. Everybody, boom. Stop listening to people. Like, why are you listening to this female who doesn't even have a man, and she's telling you how you supposed to be doing, but y'all doing all right over here? Come on now. We don't. No, come on now. You use your brain and just keep it moving, man. No, just like I'm gonna keep it moving.
Now, my lady, she don't like the song. She drawn to like it after I had started explaining to her. She didn't like it at first because I said a black man in his cave bitch. I guess he forgot his struggles. But she didn't understand what that was about.
Look, man, look.
It's
real, bro. It's real.
They probably, when they see us, when sisters see us, there's a lot of time what they thinking in their mind. But that don't mean that. But that don't mean, maybe he found some happiness that lives outside the bubble. That's what I see.
Dude. I'm gonna tell you this right here. One of the most like militant and just pro-black cats that we know, Wiz's Beast. I got Wiz's Beast. Every time I talked to him before I knew who his wife was, like, this dude is militant, man. He is super militant. Like, I thought I was militant, and he was super militant. And he said a rhyme on we used to do a freestyle Saturday type thing on for that feeling. And he said some the choice of my wife, I wonder how I'm messing up the rhyme, but he said the choice of my wife, I wonder how Emmett Till feels. And then that's when I found out. I said, oh shit. I said, oh, your wife is white. I think she's white and Cuban. You know what I'm saying? But society gonna see is white. Period. I
dated that before too, man. My mother, guess what? My mama told her the same thing, but she didn't handle it right. Your mama said that to me on the airplane heading back to Miami. She told her, she like, I don't want my son with a Cuban and a white girl. Y'all, that ain't gonna work. white Cuban, a red-haired white Cuban, and my mother was not happy.
Oh man.
And women, she couldn't take it. Like, I
Yeah.
can't believe mom said that to me. She was like, done. Sick.
Wow. But man, I'm telling you like this, man. It's like this, man. Love is love, man. Because at the end of the day, man, it's like I believe that you have to know who you are as a person. There are plenty of and we're speaking about black men right now. There are some black people, black men that's running around here that's infatuated. And look, dude, you know how I go down, man. I'm infatuated, and I believe you the same way. We're infatuated with love. We're infatuated with love, and how that love comes. That's because I was that guy too. It was strictly like, oh no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. Like, nah, man. Life teaches you different things, and in life, the longer that you live, you'll realize that we love the skin that we're in. We have to talk about our shortcomings as well as our greatness. Yep. But at the same time, who we love, who we love, when they give that love back in abundance, man, it can't be denied, bro. It can't be denied. It can't be denied. It's like motherfucker, excuse my French, get over yourself. Get over yourself. We are happy over here. We are happy over here. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So, and that was like, in talking to your soon to be wife, she told me, a couple of things about things that she dealt with. But look, man, she had and she has a love and an empathy for your mother that was like undeniable, because everybody wouldn't do that. They wouldn't.
There she is on the album singing "Happy Birthday" to my mom.
Yes.
This is after my mama done said to her, "I don't want you with my son."
Yes.
That's my mother's last birthday party. She that's her very last birthday party that y'all hear.
Yeah. And look,
she is saying that.
And look, Pat, I'm gonna say this right here, man. I'm not saying that nobody has the right to just do whatever they want to, but in a sense, when you think about your lady, your soon-to-be wife, it's like, when you really go deep down, like really go deep down, go, not even deep down, but go down and say, like, God damn, like, even though I don't like how I'm being treated, I have to understand, because it was 1965, and that wasn't too long ago. That before that, like what y'all got going on and what I got going on, the motherfuckers was like, they was prosecuting my ass, dog. You know what I'm saying?
The Lovings, the story about the Lovings, that relationship.
In Virginia, right?
Right where I'm at right now. Exactly.
Yeah. And see, but see, it's so many ways you can look at that thing, man. This is beautiful, and we're gonna stop it right here, because
I gotta say before you move on, the song is deeper than what you think. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Everything, my name is Conscious Rhyme for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm that angel and the devil on your shoulder that make you think about things. You know what I'm saying? So the song is and what you think. Shout out to my man Op Solo. He going in on some things. My man Donnie Five, he going Donnie Five on the beat. Donnie Five did that beat.
Killing it.
We are the only one. We not many people can say they were in the city of Panama in Florida, and they were in the city of Panama City in the country of Panama. That's one of them.
Yeah.
My girl, my lady, she from Pensacola, which is in the Panhandle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was all a metaphor. Everything about that song was a metaphor. It's deeper than what you think it is. But you gotta listen to it a couple of times to catch it. I got a couple of songs like that. You know what I'm saying? If you're a true hip-hop head, if you're listening to none of my stuff is none of the stuff that I write and I do is above board. You got to dig to get it. It's a lesson and a metaphor in every single song that I write. Just know that.
Bro. You know, I actually just sat here right now because you made me think of something. What you made me think of was like, damn, this might need to be a part 2. This might need to be a part 2. You know what I'm saying? And I say that because you done took it to a whole nother level with what you're talking about. Because hold on. Okay, see, we back. I'm gonna say this right here. And I believe that, and this is just my opinion. And you tell me like, yo, nah, we ain't gonna do that. But because I went through this thing, man. I went through this thing. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of what you do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say this one right here, and I would like to come back for part 2, but I wanna go on this one right here, man. Badlands production first and foremost. Badland production first and foremost. I didn't think that you did not do it. I just asked you the question: who produced this fucking beat? Excuse my French. And you told me. Bruh.
I produced the first Badland beat. The first Badland beat was hard. So I was like, how we gonna come back? How we gonna one day I'm having to let you hear the first Badland beat? You know what I'm saying? You're like, how we gonna come back from this Badland beat? It took me over. It was in 2021. No, not 2021. 2001. This is 2001. We did the first Badland. So me and my man Ill as usual was like, how we gonna come back? How we gonna come back? And it took me that long to come up with a beat. In 2021, I came up with this beat.
Man, how did yeah, and we're gonna do. I'm saying this right now. We had a 1 hour and 20 something minutes right now. But I'm saying this right now. This is gonna be part 1. It's gonna be part 1. We're gonna do a part 2. Please make time for me. Please make time. Please make time for me because I think. Because honestly, and this is not me just shutting it, because it's either gonna be like, okay, we're gonna be out here for 3 hours tonight. I already knew. We're gonna be here for 3 hours tonight, which we'll love it right now, and in the morning be like, God damn. But I don't want to, because I don't want to leave nothing. I don't want to leave nothing out, but so this is going to be part 1. I get it together, I edit it, and whatever we need to do. But, bruh, and we done went all over the place. That's what Real Food's about, man. We talked about interracial relationships. We talked about me serving time in the Army, Salvation Army. We talked about Liberty City, Carroll City. We talked about We talked about Dan Marino off camera. If y'all don't know what that 13 is, right there, that's Dan Marino, one of the quickest, most accurate. Come on, man. Look. When you speak of people who never won the big game, the Super Bowl, that is the shit. That jersey, that what he's wearing is that guy, Dan Marino. Look. Say this right here, man. I've said it on record. I love the album. I think it's press play and go on your way. Classic. But one of my songs that just pops out, or it's like I go into my ooh, that's that shit. Badlands. The beat, and then the sample, or if you might have played, I don't know what you did, but how that shit go.
No samples on that album.
Man, look.
but I manipulated so well on Mama said it's a sample in there, but I manipulated so well. You probably got to think about what it is. And one day I'll tell you what that sounds.
Bro, that Badlands, man. That Badlands is like, it's to me the rare perfect song in the sense of delivery, ill as usual, man. Tell your brother, salute, and then it goes from y'all going back and forth and how he's saying this stuff and then you saying your stuff, and then boom, 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 you talk about the dude, he meets you at the door, he's your biggest fan and all this. I'm like, whoa, how did this go from this fly ass cat, ill as usual, just chit chatter, all that, boom, boom, and then you intense, but you giving skills at the same time, and then boom, 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 and then you go into a story of like, wow, man, bro, like, yo, man, what got into
you? So on the first Badlands, I did the exact same thing. I broke it down at the end. I surprised you with a surprise ending. And so I had to do the exact same thing again on this one to make it Badlands 2. I couldn't make it Badlands 2 if I didn't do the same thing I did in 2001. Hey, shout out to the Andromeda in the beginning. We sold it out. We sold it in the streets of Korea. Cold, out there, freezing, hand over fist, selling our album. And Badlands is on that album. So I ended Badlands with like that, with a surprise. It's a surprise cast. Like, oh, damn, you know what I mean? So I did the same thing again.
So it's on the that's the Andromeda album.
The Andromeda album in the beginning.
The Badlands 1 came out.
Yeah.
Okay. Bad. Shout out your crew, man. Shout out your crew.
Yeah. One time for Andromeda, my man, ill as usual, my man Op Solo, my man Donnie Five, and you know what I'm saying, my man Maximus Music. Yo. You know what I'm saying? That's, you like Eminem, forget him. Before there was Eminem, there was Maximus Music. I'm just gonna put it like that.
Okay. Okay. And Maximus, I think you did a salute with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, real cool cat. He was super cool cat.
That's my man. Yeah. My brother, man. He came over here and stayed with me for a while he worked on his house. Now he had a house down close to Virginia Beach, man. He was down there working on it. He stayed in my house while he did. And sold his house and everything.
Man, look, Conscious Rhyme, man. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. We ain't done, bro. We ain't done, and we're not done. We are not done. But I want to say this right here. I want to say this. And then I get some last words from you because we're gonna do a part 2. We're gonna do a part 2. Is that cool?
That's cool.
Okay. And I hope
I'm available for you, man.
I hope I'm not like I'm really. I knew that this was going to be something else, but it's proven to be more than what it is. I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Like real talk. And I never was one to. I know what I like and I know what I rock with and stuff. And being around the MRKs, the Wizards Beast, the Black Max, different people. You yourself, like I'm learning to consume music. I'm still holding to how I consume music, but I still like I'm open. I'm so open. And I mean this, bro. This is not an act. I'm so open. But when I think about your album, bro, I started playing a few songs before we got on. And this has been a crazy day. It's been a good day, but it's been a long day. But it's like, okay, let me make sure my question is straight. And I press play, bro. I pressed play and I said it before. It's like, damn, wow. You can literally press play. And I want, and if you want to use this for promo, it ain't like I got a huge following, but I tell the truth. You can literally press play and let it go, and you can pull like, ooh, that beat, damn, that beat. He rhyming. Damn, he saying some shit. Oh shit. Them features. Oh shit. Ooh. And then you say 85, 90% of the song was produced by the MC that's saying all the fucking shit. What's going on? What's really going on, dog? What's really going on? What's really going on? Because I don't think that you made this app. Well, you knew what your mom was dealing with, bro. And you made a masterpiece, in my opinion. And I'm not being biased. I'm saying it from the perspective of, I'm not gonna say anything, or I'm gonna say, yo, that's dope. But when I say what I say, I'm nobody. But when I say, I'm not gonna say, oh man, I think this is a classic, it's a masterpiece. I'm saying that shit from the heart, bro. Like for real. That's gonna carry with me personally. That's your album. That's your album that's going to go to your family, your friends, your brothers, your new brothers, your old brothers. But that album right there is something that I'm going to tell people, yo, have you heard Jacqui's son? They start talking about music. Have you heard Jacqui's son? You like hip hop? You like good music? Have you heard Jacqui's son? No, I ain't heard that. Okay, all right, you gonna hear it tonight. You gonna expect. and I'm gonna have some cookouts pretty soon, man. Try to get this yard straight. But it's like, yo, you want to hear something? Okay, let's play this. Let's play this right here.
It was originally supposed to be called 48, man. I was gonna name it that. I didn't even. I was like, I'm going in this direction. I was going in.
And what was that? You call it
48. It was gonna be called 48. It went in a whole, because I'm 48.
Okay, right I got you.
So that's when I was gonna name it, and I was gonna name the next one 49, 50. So I'm saying, I told you, like, nah, hey man, I'm gonna retire at 50. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? That was gonna be all I was gonna do. And so that's what I'm like. I was gonna do that, but then this happened, and I was like, no, I can't name it that. I can't do it like that.
You just I know what you're saying with that, but you ain't done. You ain't done. I mean, and I see. I mean, and well, I'm glad you said that, because we're not only we're talking about somebody from Liberty City, Carroll City, I mean, man, some hard places, man. Like everybody know that there's some hard places, but we're talking to a brother who was about to get his PhD, and we're not, and look, we're serious about hip hop over here, big time. We ain't talking about no damn PhD player haters degree. We talking about a fucking doctorate. That's what we talking about over here.
Oh.
But watch this right here. Watch this right here. A huge catalyst to prepare you to that. It was you, definitely. A huge catalyst was Jacqui.
Oh.
Jacqui. No matter what, you held me down. Come on, man. Come on, man.
My doctoral degree. Another reason why I'm doing it, because my mama started hers and she didn't finish. She was very proud of the fact.
Come on, man.
But she was on her way. She had took a couple classes, and then she's like, "No." So I was like, "I got you.
Come on, man. Come on. Look, man. Look. Stop. I don't want to hear no more. I want to talk about that on the next. Look, man. Look, bro.
I know you got to say a little piece. You got to go. But I got to say this, man. Smitty came through on Around My Way. My mother loved Around My Way. I've said it 1,000 times. I'm going to say it again. The song would not have been what it was if Smitty had not got on the song. I sent Smitty the beat. I had that beat for a while. I didn't know what. I had a whole nother hook. I sent him the track with the hook I had, which was horrible. Smitty came back, sent that to me. What you think it is? Man, it was so nice. Man, I don't even know what I mean, the song wasn't going to be nothing like that had it not been that. And then That's why it's the first song on the CD. Because my mama loved that. That's the only song that my mother actually heard the other ones, but the one my mother was just jamming. That last birthday party you heard, my mama kept playing. And I wish I had got that, man. She kept saying, "Around My Way," featuring a conscious rhyme, featuring East City. It'll play again. It'll play again. It'll play again. My mother loved, and it took me so long. This album is the way it is. You say you can just press play because it took me so long to get that balance. Because I know my mother didn't like my music when I was coming up, and I think I told Smitty she didn't really like it.
Yeah,
but
that's unbelievable.
That song changed it.
Wow.
You set the standard, so the rest of the album had to follow that standard that you set when you sung on the song. So I want to thank you. We're gonna come back, we're gonna talk again, but I gotta say that before we go out of here. Thank you for blessing me. That's why you the first thing on the album. Jacqui thanks you.
Man, look, and I purposely did not talk about that because that was a private situation that we talked about, but I appreciate. Look, dude, that blew my mind. That blew my mind. That blew my mind when you told me about that, because I know. But the thing about it is that your mom always knew that you always been hella talented, like boom, boom, boom. And like she said, "Oh, well, you should do this, you should." And but for you to tell me like, "Yo, I could," it's still amazing to me today. You like, "Yo, that song right there, man." My mom like, boom, 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 woo, woo, woo. And I'm like, God almighty, for real, bro. And that's I've told I think I told 110 about it. I think I told my brother about it, maybe my lady, just to, sharing conversation and how proud that made me feel. But bro,
I want to say this too, that when I did I'm a Pro, and 110 Mama came out there.
Oh man, yes.
My mama.
Yes.
She just came. She wasn't even supposed to be there. It's like my mother was in the hospital right around the corner. She wasn't even far. You know what I'm saying? I had just saw my mama long, and she came in there when I saw his mama. She had that same spirit like my mama. I say, man, you got there she is in the beginning of the video dancing, and that's what my mama would have been doing. If you go watch my first video I ever made, it's called The Expendables. Expendables. Me and Op Solo. My mama in there. My mama doing what she do. You can catch it real quick, but my mama is in that video.
Bruh.
Yep.
Bruh. And I got some other questions that's still right here on part 2. I'm gonna ask, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. You talking about a spirit, man. You talking about look. When I heard, and I told you, I said, yo, as a matter of fact, I'm not even gonna do a dessert section. Like, we're gonna end this on the main course, and then we're gonna pick up part 2 when we do it again, really very soon. This is gonna be like next week. Let's do it. Because the album's out. The album's out now. Jacqui's son. Y'all need to hear that. But I told you, I said, yo, I don't want you to send it to me. I want to hear it when it comes out. I'm gonna purchase it, and I'm gonna stream it and all that stuff. Boom. Dude, hearing your mom, bro. You said it. You said, man, she all over the album. And people that I talked to, that heard that, man, they feel the same way. Bruh. When she said, so and so, I'm not here right now. Leave a message. I'm gonna mess it up. Leave a message, and I'll call you back. And if you don't, I won't. I say, man.
That's the actual one. That's the actual one that she had forever. She never changed that doggone thing.
Dude.
That's the one. My sister took it. Yep.
Dude. I'm telling you, bro. Hearing her throughout, and shout out and tell your niece, man. I don't know her name.
Janie.
Who? Janie?
Janie.
J-Nee, man, send her my love, man. Just hearing her, man. What I got. See, this is going into the new show, but we're gonna shut it down in a second. But look, hearing her, and the way that she said, grandma, and Haji, that was like, if you could bottle a recording and hear family, a portion of family and their connection and how they talk, that right there, how she laughed, and her laugh, oh man, her laugh her laugh. Your niece's laugh floored me, and then to hear your mom in the background, and you ain't even get out the ground, grandma. You ain't get. Oh man, I love that, man. That's beautiful. The beautiful essence of Black people too. That's another thing of it too. A beautiful essence of it's families that's gonna do all different colors, but that was Black. That was Black people. That was Black people. That was Black people having a good time in a great way. You know what I'm saying? And that touched my heart. Every time I hear that, man, I don't want to go to get because the next song is Badlands. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Man,
yeah,
I need to hear that part. I need that part. Yo,
hey, I'm gonna tell you, it's real quick before you jump out of here, man. My album,
thing.
It was reviewed. It was a quick review. I don't know how many people got my doggone stuff, but that's
how it happens, man. That's how it happens, though.
And so it's I put it out on my page. You know what I'm saying? It's out there on my Facebook page. You want to check it out? It's out there, man. It's called the auricular. It's AURICULAR. Auricular. The auricular. That's the name of the paper or whatever the little publication. And it's
spell that out. Spell it out for everybody, just in case.
A as in apple, U as in ugly, R as in Romeo, I as in indigo, C as in Charlie, U as in ugly, L as in Lima, A as in apple, R as in Romeo.
Auricular.
Yeah, auricular. That's the name. It's called the auricular. That's it's a publication here in Richmond, and they call it the Richmond Music Roundup. And my album was over. They gave me a good little write up, a little thing. I don't know these people, and they said that they love the letter. That's that track is the letter, and they said that stick around for the outro. I was like, wow, they got it. They got it. Many people don't get it. Why I put that as an outro. When you listen to it, you understand why. You know what I'm saying? Understand why immediately, and they got it. I don't even know these people, and they got it.
Wow! Look, man! Look! We're gonna talk about that because I got a question about the letter too, in here too that I did get to. Yo, man! Yo, I knew that this was gonna be a beautiful thing, and it turned into something even more. Yo, Conscious Rhyme, man. Let the people know we're not done. This is part one. Part two will be coming soon. Son of Jacqui. I already put the title. Son of Jacqui. This part one. Son of Jacqui part two is coming next week. Yo, let everybody know where to find you and all that good stuff. You know.
Hey, just Google me. All you gotta do is put CONSCIENCE. 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 You know what I'm saying? Not the other conscience, the conscience, the conscience, that conscience.
For real. And yo, and on some G shit, real talk. Like I'm the spelling bee king, yo, for real. I passed grades because they said, oh, his spelling was so good. But yo, real talk, the best way for me to spell conscious, the way how you spell it, I always say conscience, goddamn it. Yep. Conscience, yo.
It's a story, it's some knowledge dropped in there too, man.
It is.
Up in that too, man. But yeah, you can just Google my name and just put Conscious Rhyme Music, and all my music gonna come up. Everything about me gonna pop up. I'm on. I got out on Bandcamp right now. You go out, check me out. Type in my name on Bandcamp. Jackie's Son's coming out. After I get off the podcast, I'm about to sit here and finish uploading because I just got the last couple songs remastered.
Okay.
For my I had some songs that had to get remastered, and now I'm gonna upload it up on CD Baby. And now it's gonna go out national. Now it's gonna be on Spotify. It's gonna be on Apple. It's gonna be on your Tidal. It's gonna be on your Amazon. You're gonna be able to purchase it nationwide, worldwide. It's not like you can't do it right now on Bandcamp. But now we're taking it, and it's gonna get national distribution.
There you go. And look. I won't say this like I said. My man said, I'm on there. But shout out again the other guests that's on the album. Shout them out again. We know that you produced a majority of the album, but I think you said Donnie produced a couple of songs too.
Yeah, Donnie 5 did My America, and Donnie 5 did Panhandles. Everything else is me. My whole crew is on there. I keep family close. You know what I'm saying? So my whole Andromeda crew career, 2001. Osan, y'all know my man Donnie 5, my man Ill As Usual, my man Maximus Music,
Shout out.
And always and forever. You know what I'm saying? My brother from another mother, Op Solo.
Yes, sir.
Originally Optimus Rhymes, now Op Solo.
Yes, sir. Yo. I just want to say this right here, man. We're not gonna do a dessert section tonight. You know what I'm saying? I always got something I want to say, but this right here, matter of fact, this is the dessert section. This was a sweet podcast right here, man. Because guess what? We coming back for part 2, and trust me, this ain't no part 2 because I can stay up. I believe Conscious can stay up too, but no, we good. We're not gonna rush this. It's gonna be a part 2. Son of Jacqui, and I must say right now, and this might be a little bit of the appetizer, if I chose to name it that, but I'm not. Look, man, think about this right here. We are actually sitting down, and we know the plight of rappers these days. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to call them MCs. That's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother podcast. But we're talking about rappers and MCs, and there's a lot of, unfortunately, there's a lot of rappers that's dying from crazy stuff and this and that. Watch this right here, man. Jacqui left this crazy world. She has no pain, none of that. Boom. Family, we'll miss her and everything. But watch this right here. When she left this earth, she left a MC, her son, a MC who is prominent fixture in the firefighter community, prominent fixture in being a man, being a upstanding man. And then I'd be damned if he get hired at some old super federal Pentagon type stuff. She didn't leave this world like, man, I hope he get his shit together. No, we didn't do it. Excuse my cussing right there. But I hope he gets no. She left here and said, I have to do that. And he gonna keep helping to do that to keep pushing her name. Jackie's Son.
Right there.
Part 2. Jackie's Son.
Oh, mama, right
Part
there.
2. Yo, man. I said like this, like I said on every end of the episode, but I'm gonna say it like this. Jackie's Son, Conscious Rhyme. Listen to the album. Real Food.
Yeah. Wait. War
Real food. 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 Real food.
War Room. I'm trying to get the War Room in there.
I know. I can't.